status report. But meanwhile, my nefarious brother that ran off with $1.8 million and only spent 5 to 8 days in jail, that's just not the only issue. Then we've got a whistleblower spending more time in jail than the actual perpetrator, and that's my wife. Also, I must bring to your attention the public administrator and his attorney. They are culpable for not doing their job. I do have the proof of the public administrator with his hands, his fingerprints, on selling my father's assets and not doing the accounting for where the monies went. And he was told by the judge to monitor the assets. And this public administrator, I'm going to name his name today because it needs to be named. His name is Thomas Brennan Frazier. And he is unsuitable fiduciary, he's an unsuitable trustee, whatever you want to call him. He doesn't do his job, and it all starts out with billable hours. That's where he begins, with his sidekick Joe as an attorney. There's no accounting for years, and then when Thomas Brennan Frazier establishes a record, it is just flat zero, or worse, it just comes up unknown. Now to go into this horrific public administrator, Thomas Brennan Frazier, please don't try to pass him off as a private attorney like Michael Moody up there, because I have no respect for Mr. Moody or Milton Mack. We have had conversations in the last year, and it has fallen upon deaf ears. What I'm here for today is to ask for help from you all regarding my wife of 23 years. I mean, she's been in jail for 26 days with a possibility of more time regarding a wrongful conviction on a he said, she said case with all video evidence held at bay by the sheriff and worse, the prosecuting attorney, all for just being a whistleblower. This happened at the 1200 block of the courthouse. The old adage, absolute power is corruption, absolutely. You have a conviction integrity unit in Wayne County, but I don't believe you have one in Oakland. But I just recently learned about your assistant, Robin Frankel, and I'm asking you, Ms. Nessel, if you or Robin Frankel could help me with some integrity within this judicial arena. I mean, I think everyone involved knows I'll never see my Court of Appeals process in the probate court be established back in the lower courts due to how hard the attorneys and the judge involved will merge cases so that Thomas Brennan Frazier is not found irrelevant. Please help me with my wife's case in which she was convicted on hearsay. No, there is no video evidence. So I will wrap this up. I mean, I have FOIA requests 4 times. You just need to get rid of this Mr. Frazier. You need to terminate his work. And if you don't think you have a situation with him, I guarantee you will. And I thank you. My name is Jeff White. My phone number is 734-564-8402. Again, it's 734-564-8402. My wife's sentencing date is July 30th at 8:30. And please ask for some intervention on this 55-year-old woman that has no criminal record until now.
I will say, of course, at this juncture, all of those PAs have been appointed by my predecessors, but I'm going to be reevaluating each and every one of them, and if there are PAs that need to be removed from their positions and terminated as PAs, then my office is certainly going to ensure that that is done. But let me, just so it's clear, a lot of these public administrators, then, they are appointed not in their capacity as a PA, but just as a private attorney to be a guardian or conservator. And I mean, obviously that our office is not involved in that, but it begs the question, if people are acting in a manner in which they are not acting appropriately when they are appointed as guardian or conservator or whatnot, should they be a PA at all? And I'm willing to make certain that people are stripped of their title as public administrator. But just know that doesn't mean that they can't continue to be guardians or conservators. Just so that there's a little bit of clarity.
I appreciate that. I'll give you the first page though, when this thing started back in 2013 with my father's death. And the first page is where the judge asked him to monitor my father's assets as a special fiduciary, and then comes in as a trustee, changes the will. I mean, it's rather odd. It's a very odd one. but I would love you to investigate my case.
But are those cases that you have you brought that to the attention, for instance, of the JTC or, the Judicial Tenure Commission for the judge, or the Attorney Grievance Commission for the attorney?
I haven't gone to the judge's tenure yet. I have gone and done a lot of different things. And I know that we only have 3 minutes here, and I'd love to get someone's attention on the whole matter. And just offer my case as a.
And we are here to listen, but I just want to make people aware, of course, that these organizations exist for a reason. So if there are attorneys that you have complaints about, if you don't file a complaint with the Attorney Grievance Commission, then no one knows that there's an issue. That's why they exist. And the same thing for judges. They have, if those organizations aren't made aware, those agencies aren't made aware, then there's little that can be done, and they're there for a reason. So I just want to make sure.
My attorney, I'm not going to name his name, but the previous one that I had, he did explain to me that, he gets fed from the system. And, he got rid of me. And he basically told me that right in my face.